Tahsan is not just a celebrated singer and songwriter. He is also a passionate educator who has inspired countless people with his articulate and engaging communication. We can learn a lot from Tahsan: music, teaching, acting, and so on. But can we learn English from him? Let's find out.
The last time I was here was in December. It was chilly. It's April now. It's still chilly, but I always thought that LA weather is like the best weather in the world. And it is. It's cold, but it's amazing. I love LA.
Mandatory weather talk, often used as a conversation starter in English.
So here we have the legendary superstar Tahsan Khan right here with us from Jodi Acting.
The movie was released on March 8, 2019.
We saw the premiere of your film today here in LA. So how does that feel, seeing yourself all the way from Bangladesh to Hollywood?
The first showing of a film is called a premiere, but in this case it was not the first showing because the movie had started airing in Dhaka 6 weeks before.
This was my first full-length film. I've worked for the TV media, and I started doing music 18 years back. So Bangladeshi people know me as a musician and very recently as an actor.
I like the way Tahsan pronounces the tha sound in words like length and think, with the tip of the tongue touching behind the top front teeth. That's how we should pronounce this sound. That's how natives pronounce this sound.
I was kind of worried how people are going to take me, whether they're going to be accepting me as an actor, but I'm kind of very happy now. The film has been running for the past 6 weeks in Dhaka and it's doing great.
Like I said before, the movie had already started showing.
People abroad in our community are just going to the theaters and watching Jodi Agdin. It's a very big day for me.
Tahsan's unstressed ta sounds, as in community and theater, sound like a soft D, just like in standard American accent. In linguistics, this is known as the tapping of the T.
13, 14 states in the US, France, and many other countries, they're airing this film. It feels good that something we did just for the Bangladeshi market is reaching out to the audience abroad. It feels really good.
I am drawn to his English, especially his accent.
That's absolutely amazing. We're so lucky. Onek dhonnobad apnake.
You can also thank me by subscribing to Shamim IELTS. In this next clip, Tahsan talks about his recent visit to Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar.
Miyavi দুদিনের জন্য ছিলেন অনেক lengthy experience. So thank you for coming and sharing the ordeal of Rohingya refugees and sharing it with the world. And I was there for like a whole day.
Miyavi was appointed as a goodwill ambassador for UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency, in November 2017. He is a Japanese musician, actor, and philanthropist.
I didn't get the chance to visit all the refugee camps, but I went to Kutupalong registered camp and mega camp. So there are around 34 camps in and around Cox's Bazar.
The subject matter is of a difficult nature, so Tahsan has to measure his words and be somewhat less fluent as a result.
Kutupalong alone has 22 camps, so you can imagine the scale of that refugee camp there. Currently, data shows that there are around 910,000 refugees there.
In this next clip, notice that Tahsan code switches heavily between Bangla and English.
This is a long-term crisis. So এটা আমরা জিওপলিটিক্যাল জায়গা থেকে কিছুই করতে পারবো না, ওটা লিডারশিপে যারা আছে তারাই পারবেন। কিন্তু আমাদের কাজ, our work is to keep the dialogue moving forward with empathy.
On a different day, in a different setting, Tahsan acknowledges this code switching aspect of his communication.
So my goal when I joined here at Canadian University, before I proceed, this lecture is going to be in Bangla and also in English because I usually tailor my lectures depending on the audience.
Let's take a listen to Tahsan addressing freshmen at BRAC University.
As I was driving from my home to campus today, I was reminiscing about my time here at BRAC University, and I was like, what should I talk about today? And I was asking myself, what did students like about my classes?
The way Tahsan is standing is similar to how Shah Rukh Khan stands in a different video on my channel, titled Shah Rukh Khan's English. This stance is called the power position in public speaking. People say that this posture evokes in the speaker feelings of confidence and power.
I realized that they used to like the fact that I used to teach content just like any other teacher, but they used to appreciate more what I used to share about the real world that's around us today.
Similarly, I used to like it more when the teacher in my class narrated a story from his or her own life.
I want to talk about what's happening throughout the world today and relate it to some life advices, especially 5 life advices. So here it goes. The number 1 is embrace change.
Advice is an uncountable noun, meaning that we should not add an S to make it plural. So instead of saying life advices, we can say life advice or life lessons.
Change is the only constant, but most of us, we don't accept change. The reason I'm here today and I've achieved whatever I have achieved is because I was malleable and I was open to change.
If you're malleable, you are easily influenced or controlled, like clay, for example.
Let's be less judgmental. We are all judgmental human beings, right? We all judge each other every now and then. When you're in class, you'll be judging your professor.
Shamim IELTS is judging you now. Sorry, but my intention is to help my viewers learn English from you.
You're going to be judging whether his command over the content is at par with your expectation or not. You're going to judge whether he is boring or not. You're going to be judging him every other day.
More like every day.
So your faculty member is also going to judge you, whether you're attentive, whether you're a good student. We are all judging each other. Most of us are so judgmental that we have forgotten the word compassion.
Without recourse to a script, Tahsan is giving a brilliant speech. All he has brought is a list of bullet points on his iPhone, and he looks at them only sparingly.
My request to you is that let's put on that compassionate hat and then look at people. Let's be a bit more humane.
Tahsan is an articulate speaker of English. Pronunciation is his strong suit.
So number 1, embrace change. Number 2, dissociate negative emotions from actions. And number 3, be a bit less judgmental. Number 4 is practice introspection.
Introspection is soul-searching, looking inward to think about your own thoughts, emotions, and judgments.
Don't make life goals judging by what others think. Think about who you are and what you want to achieve in life, what makes you happy, and go for it.
Tahsan makes the right arm movements that seem to reinforce the impact of his words.
And the last one is create value for yourself and others. And if you read books, autobiographies of people who have achieved a lot, there's a common thread.
This last bit might sound surprising to some people.
The common thread is that fulfillment doesn't come from material wealth and accomplishments. Fulfillment comes from reaching out to people and empowering others' lives.
Tahsan is fluent, has a wide vocabulary, and pronounces words correctly. His English sounds pleasing to my ears. So my take is, yes, we can definitely learn English from him. Do you agree with me? Please comment below.